This is the most and best signs ever.
Oh,
I mean, it is. Look at that. Can you believe that?
It's a sea of signs.
You praise the signs when they are indeed creative here.
Best signs ever.
That's the most signs we've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah. World record for signs.
Look at all this.
College football is a religion in America. Every Saturday, millions of fans flock to stadiums nationwide where they will pay hundreds of dollars to watch the country's elite athletes play the world's greatest sport. But there is a problem. The superstars are living in poverty. Should they be paid? If all of these people are paying $100 per week to go to these games, why can't we afford to give the 70 players a small amount per week? This is former Auburn quarterback Cam Newton. After winning the Heisman in 2011, he was selected first overall in the NFL draft by the Carolina Panthers. But his controversial nature sparked debate over whether college athletes should be paid.
Headsets, they got everything.
Newton, up the middle. No, I'm sorry, goes right. Still loose.
Oh, did he accelerate? How about, oh my goodness.
Touchdown, Auburn.
That it would cost $180,000 to get Cam Newton.
Cameron Newton is one of the young men on our football team that has not only excelled as a tremendous athlete, he has done everything we have asked him to do since the day he stepped on campus at Auburn.
There's virtually no difference between an NFL telecast and a college telecast. And because of that, I think we tend to paint with the same brush.
Hi, I'm Michael Cantrell from Louis High School. Today I'm interviewing Coach Devin Lemons, who is a former collegiate athlete and professional athlete. What is your view on college athletes getting paid?
They should absolutely be paid.
Why is that?
You don't understand the definition of poor until you get to college. And also, how much money is the university making off of jersey sales and merchandise and things like that they're getting from these college athletes? And the trade-off is a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 scholarship. It doesn't happen.
How were you, when you were in college, how were you financially? Like, how much money did you have in college?
None. I didn't have any. We had a scholarship. I have Pell Grant. That was pretty much the source of my income. You can get a job in the summer and pretty much off season, but you couldn't make over a certain amount of money during that time. So
you could use an extra $200 a week?
Absolutely.
This is South Carolina defensive end Jadeveon Clowney. He's considered to be one of the best college players of all time. Last year, he notched 23 tackles for a loss and 13 sacks. Here's Clowney in action.
Michigan backfield. How about that quickness and get off? Then he scoops it up with his left hand and he wanted to run with it. Not many guys I've ever seen can get off the ball and rock people like Clowney.
Let me ask you this. If you were being paid in college, would you consider staying in school for another year? Would that have made a difference?
Yeah, it would help me take care of my family. It would have made a difference. If I'd have got paid and had a chance to take care of my family through college, I probably would have stayed and finished.
Should you have been paid? Should college athletes be paid at this point?
I think so. If they selling jerseys with your number and people making money off of the ticket sales and all, I think college athletes should get paid.
Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
We have this multi-billion-dollar collegiate sports industry. We have to figure out a way to fairly compensate those who are fueling that industry.
I ask 'cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make make real anymore.
Why not just get paid? All the fans come there and pay for the watch the game, and they watching us.
That I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape. Especially in my past.
Although you're still on the scholarship for school, I still feel like that's your job. That's what you're doing. That's what you dedicate your life to. All those schools, schools also, but I feel like football is their job. That's what they do.
I understand that, your body is basically your payment for your scholarship, but, I feel like they don't have the opportunity that students do to go out and get jobs.
'Cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. Me like it. I don't know if you get a man or not. If you made plans or not. If God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping.
I've never once heard anybody say why we still pretend that college football, college basketball, the big-time college sports, the other ones, are amateur or somehow different than the pro sports.
I don't get it. I mean, at this point, there may have been a time 50, 60, 80 years ago when there was a notion that amateur sports were pure and they were played by us and not them, and the them played pro sports and it was somehow dirty and soiled because they needed the money to do it. But that's long gone, because now the money is the engine that drives everything with college sports, obviously. Here's a kid, and I don't know if he took money or he didn't take money, but I'm sure he's smart enough to understand that when he sits in a room and he signs a bunch of footballs, even if he wants some of them to go to charity, that somebody else sitting in that room is going to make some money off it. He's smart enough to understand all of that. I think the coaches make money off football. The schools make money. They get applications. They get alumni contributions. We make money. We talk about college. Last time I looked, they paid me. I think they're paying you.
Oh, yes. We're sitting here
Part
doing
of the
it
deal.
now. We're talking about Johnny Manziel being paid to do that now.
And the only
He's
people
not.
that don't make money are the college athletes.
Told ya, don't act like I told ya. Baby, you're making it.
Better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me.
Somebody came to me, I don't even know this person, and he was like, we would love for you to come to LSU, and he gave me a handshake, and I had $500 in there.
$500 in his hand?
That was called a money handshake.
Money handshake.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been on ya.
Now, this is a proposal, right?
That's true.
And it will be a stipend. I don't know how much, but it's just a limited stipend, like for spending money, right?
That's correct.
You approve?
I do.
This is Marty Gilliard. While many people know him as the famous player for the St. Louis Rams, he was not always famous. At one point, he was actually homeless and lived in his Pontiac. But through hard work and scholarships, he paid through his college. It would have been a lot easier if the NCAA would have offered a certain amount of money for him to pay for school. While he was lucky enough to play sports at a professional level and make a lot of money, not many athletes will be. Many college athletes will stop at just their college experience and will be struggling with debt in the future.
This image from a recent Rose Bowl game perfectly exemplifies our point. Hundreds of thousands of Wisconsin and TCU fans travel across the country to Pasadena, California, to watch their team play in a single football game. Thousands of dollars spent in the process, these devoted fans attend their team's games every week. If we can get this kind of attendance at each game, then of course we can afford to pay our players a small fee for their services. College football players should be paid.